We are maladaptive daydreamers who have combined our inner universes together into one. And this is the first part of a series diving into that. Just like that. That's exactly how we look when we dive.
We're going to be talking about the different species of characters that exist in our world. We have a list on my iPad.
I'm sorry.
The first species are humans. I don't really think we need to explain further.
What the fuck are those fucking I'm not, but he is. Okay, the next species is immortals, which they're basically humans, but their genetic makeup is different enough to where they could basically be a different species. So there's this gene that immortal people have that doesn't activate until something happens that were to kill you. So you don't know that you're immortal until you die. Basically go through the death sequence, but then your body heals itself, your limbs regenerate, all that good stuff.
So, since we're talking about the death of immortals, we'll talk about where they go during the death sequence, which is sort of like a purgatory state. And that is where the doodle creatures come in. So, the doodle creatures are essentially these really strange looking spiritual beings.
Shall we show an image?
Yeah, I can. Hi, Next Day Editing Desk here. This guy is one of our doodle creatures. His name is Itchy Johnny. Alright, so anyways, when a human dies, or some other types of species, they can go to heaven or hell. That exists in our world also, so of course demons and angels exist too. Ghosts also exist. I don't think we really need to elaborate a whole lot on ghosts at the moment.
You know, Casper and friends, I guess they might be there. There's different types of demons too, and angels and all that stuff, but we don't complicated.
We can get into it in a different time. I don't know why I became robot.
Yep. Robot death to the rescue. Hee-haw. Who's he saving? Nobody. Hi, kitten.
We have aliens.
Specifically right now, the only alien character that we have developed is my girl Blur from Venus. I have a video about her on my TikTok.
The next species that we have that exists in our world are vampires. And vampires are very, very similar to cannibals. They don't work the way that you would see a traditional vampires in most movies. A cannibal eats another person of their own species just because they want to, or trauma or whatever it might be. A vampire does it because a person of their same species gives their body the nutrients that it requires to survive. It isn't necessarily a blood thing.
Baxi can take over now, Beckley.
Oh wait, what am I taking over?
The ones that aren't marked by Seb.
Okay, I'm coming. Just wait. The next creature is death gods. Now, in our shared universe, there's a lot of different shows and movies that we've incorporated into it. One of those is Death Note, so technically these would be Shinigamis, but basically they act like the Shinigamis in Death Note. Wizards. The wizards from Harry Potter.
We do not condone J.K. Rowling at all.
Why would you curse right next to me?
We are very queer here on this channel.
The last but not least, we have unspecified entities. Entities that are too complicated or that we don't understand yet. So, them are species.
So, the list, we shall get into that. The list of shows and movies that exist in our world, we have Death Note, most slasher movies. We've got Hazbin Hotel universe.
The Harry Potter series. I don't even know what else to say though. What else is there?
Aliens are something that exists in real life. We're not going to get onto the topic of Rudy right now. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.